How do you rotate the stream's orientation? Maybe we do. Let's see. How in the world do you do that? Come on, man. I don't know. There it goes. Holy spit it. Dadgummit. I wonder if we got the bait that time. Man, he was right on cue.
Are you live?
I'm live.
Oh boy.
I'm live. He missed the hook. He missed the hook. I'm gonna downsize this thing a little bit. So we're battling the dinks right now, and this is not a big bait compared to what I usually use, but we're gonna downsize. It was something about that big. It's a whole lot smaller than I normally use, but these dinks are tearing it up. We're in a pretty deep hole. A lot deeper than I'm used to fishing. But we got here, and before we even got all the rods out, we already had 2 fish in the boat. Oh yeah, we fishing on credit, girl. It's hard to catch fish when you ain't got a bait on there, huh? I bet this don't take long. .406. Let's see how long it takes us to get a fish in the boat. No, the bait ain't even down yet. That one had a fish on it. Right here. Dang, he just did drop it. Ah, oh, no, he's there. Oh. If I still got my bait. Yeah, got the bait, all right. I think I need to downsize my hook.
You got some lively bait in there.
That's a good thing, huh? That dude did not last long down there. Give him a cut.
Hey.
There he is. There he is. He's on there. Hey, oh, did he come on? Oh, he's up there. Let's go. I figured that'd take long. He's but a baby. He's big. You know who would have had fun today?
Caroline Grace.
Caroline Grace.
Yep. I tried.
Man, that's a tiny fish. Didn't take them long to find these baits, but we need to get one about, I ain't even gonna say 10 times, I'm gonna say like 20 times that size. Check out that cut in his fin. That cut in his fin. Pretty neat.
I'm fighting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to throw a whole bunch. And he was kind enough to give me my bait back. Sweet. My bait's still breathing. It just moved his gills, I promise you it did. He won't be doing that very long. Well, I tell you what, this side of the boat is where the action's at, ain't it?
Good luck.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You come up here and show me how to catch fish.
I already did. Caught the first one.
This is true.
Figured I'd let you practice on the rest of them.
I need some practice. That one getting hit? Orange one or the yellow one?
The orange one, but it might have been just the wind.
Yeah, we are in the land of dinks. I'm gonna hang out with them for a little while. Look at the bait. Golly. Look at the bait on the screen. That's a big old boat. Boy, they're loaded down, ain't
It's
they?
saying your volume's cutting in and out.
Mm-hmm. Is the volume okay? Better? Let me see if oh, it's probably me. I don't have a mic. I don't have a mic. Let me check the baits on this side of the boat and just make sure they're there. Oh, he's way too big. Way too big. Try it now. Oh, look at the bait ball down there. Holy cow. And there's a pile of bait right up underneath the boat. My goodness. Live well, running water right in and out of it. He got it. He's swimming up in the water column with it. Did he let it go? Let it go.
Yellow.
Saw that. Green.
Yeah.
All these rods are getting hit. Oh, he just dropped it. Dang.
You didn't change that bait there.
That's been out there for a while. On the purple. I'm the least patient person I know. Oh, that's a huge bait. No wonder. No wonder. I'll put it back down there. We got plenty of small baits. Plenty of small baits. little ones. Hey, cat, behind you, hit the button and then go catch that fish. Catch it, catch it. Great. Crank hard. You got one and I got one.
Maybe.
You had one. You got one. It is on like a chicken bone, y'all.
Oh, give me a baby.
There you go. I think I won this fight. That's a mean looking fish. Both of these have got big old mouths, unlike the other ones we've been catching. And he is
You got him right in the eyeball.
gassed up too. Got a leech on his jaw. I'm gonna let him go real quick. This is hers. This is hers. Skinny. Look at huh? Look at that little spot. You don't see that leech. Oh, that's mud. That looks like a leech. He's got to go. Quick. Swim, boy, swim. Mine ain't much bigger, but look how malnutrition these fish are.
One of their
They hungry.
hungry.
Doggone hungry. Look at how skinny. I've never seen a fish that skinny in my life. Look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it.
Like long and skinny.
I mean, it is so skinny. That is a skinny fish. Buddy, they hungry. I'm going to catch about a 60-incher like that.
They couldn't seem to get hungry.
Right? They will.
Woo! Splish splash.
They will. Alright. Did you ever press that button?
I think so.
You don't even remember, do you? Nope. Like they're all just yesterday.
We need to go find
The big ones,
the mamas and the daddies.
right?
Are they out on date night?
They could be.
Well, then they're in the wrong spot.
Well, they're out on date night. I don't think they're interested in eating. Maybe. Y'all, I've got some tiny baits. I mean, tiny. But it's what they want, so.
Green. Might be just you.
Better than me. I was hitting every rod with my. Let's see. I mean, they might be small, but like when you just catch fish after fish after fish,
fun, yeah.
it's kind of fun. I just talking about being a numbers guy the other day, and I'm not really a numbers guy. I'd rather catch one big fish than a bunch of little fish. But every once in a while, it feels good. I just really wish Caroline would have come. Man, she'd have a blast. Although after about 2 or 3, she'd be like, I don't want to catch these anymore. I want to catch the big ones. Man, the graph is just covered up with fish. Covered up. Let's show you. Let's see if I can turn y'all around and see the graph. Hang on, maybe. Let's try this. Hey, there we go. Lines on the bottom are where the baits are. That's my fish down there. That's not the baits. That's the down Emmons, a little bit different view.
Can't see it.
It's interesting though, the cast outs are not getting bit. It's just the ones that are right up and down. What do you think?
I think yellow's going down.
It sure is. Nope. This is great. Oh. This is crazy. What about this day though? Like,
It's beautiful.
goodness gracious.
Beautiful.
Leaves are changing. I hear some fish busting. Yeah. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Let me go get my rod. Might be able to reach him. Might be able to reach him. Whoa. Bimini top gonna kill me one day. Nope, not even close. We got catfish on the bottom, white bass on the top, and they all seem to be eating right now. I ain't gotten a bite in 30 seconds. What's going on? But you know, it's just a matter of time before old Moby strolls through and decides he wants to take a bite. Bait balls, and there's a smaller slew of the bait right up underneath them. A couple of fish. There's a fish right up underneath them. Probably a white bass hanging out with them. Man. I wish I could turn this darn phone landscape and it worked, but I don't think it'll work. Okay, let me sit down for just a minute. When we first set up, we caught a 7 or 8 pounder. I mean, that's not horrible. But it's gone downhill ever since, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll move up like 10 feet. That's just us moving. I slid the boat up just a little bit. On the right, yeah. That was some skinny catfish, man. All right. How much juice you got in your phone?
87.
Ooh,
I'm
I
not
need to
plugged in.
oh, you're not?
No.
I need to get some apple juice. All right. Well, we had us a flurry there for a bit, man. We had rods going down left and right. They have slowed down a bit. What you reading over there?
Grapes
of Wrath?
Yes, it's riveting.
I'll bet it's not.
I was
the grapes.
wondering if you were ready for another dad joke.
All right, y'all. She's got dad jokes. While she was sharing dad jokes, look now. If you start telling dad
You
jokes,
ready?
one of two things is going to happen. This is either fixing to go bad or it's going to go good. Let's see what you got.
All right. What do you call a Frenchman who wears flip-flops?
What do you call a Frenchman who wear? Hold that thought.
Who wears? Oh.
I'm getting a bite. What do you call a Frenchman that wears flip-flops? Oui. I don't know.
Philippe Philop.
Philippe Philop.
I said it was a dad joke. I didn't say it was a good one.
You know when a joke becomes a dad joke, don't you? When it becomes apparent.
Hey, how do astronomers organize a party?
Oh, I should know this. They orient it. No, how do astronomers organize a party? They circle around for a while before they land on an idea. They circle around a while before they land on an
I
idea.
think you're. No.
Oh, astronomers.
Astronomers.
I was thinking astronauts. Okay, how do astronomers?
Same, different. I mean.
Okay, lay it on me.
They plan it.
They plan it. Okay. Is an astronomer not an astronaut?
Space.
Okay, I thought.
I mean, kind of the same orbit.
Y'all help me. Help me.
Oh, he loves me.
I do. Not for her jokes. Hold on, let me catch this fish.
Hey, I brought him.
Ah, I missed him. Stinker.
It's because you said you didn't like my jokes.
I didn't say I didn't like them. I said I didn't love you for your jokes. Big difference there. All right. What's how did the rabbit win the race? By a hair. I wrote that joke because
she came out with that joke.
I did. She was giving me a joke. What was it? Tell me your joke that made me think of.
I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I can't remember it.
Oh, sucks getting old.
It does.
Beats the alternative.
Oh my goodness, I can't remember it now.
You know, though, speaking of death, graveyards are a really popular place.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, folks are just dying to get in there. We really need...
Hey, what did one fish say to another fish in the tank?
I know we need to start catching some fish. We're going to lose the audience that we got. What?
How do you drive this thing?
What does one fish say to the other fish in a tank?
In a tank.
How do you drive this thing?
That was a good one.
So there's something about a fish running into a wall.
What does the fish say when he runs into a wall?
Damn. Here comes a bald eagle. No idea if folks can see that or not.
Oh, I know what it was now.
All right, do tell.
How did the barber win the race?
How did the barber win the race? And I said by a hair.
And I said no.
No.
He knew a shortcut.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Good grief.
Oh my.
Well.
Oh, we need some fish. Getting bored.
I'm gonna put some new baits. I can't see what's on camera and what's not. I'm gonna put some new baits out. Oh, we haven't gotten a bite in 10 minutes, man.
Hey, I got another joke for you.
Oh boy. I can hardly contain myself.
What do you call a cat that you can't trust?
Cat that you can't trust. Cat that you can't trust.
Yeah.
What do you call a cat that you can't trust?
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
This is the obvious one. Really? You know,
I'm drawing a blank.
a cat that you can't trust?
Dude, what happened here?
A cheetah.
Oh, good Lord. I should have got a bite. I'm putting him back down.
Okay.
A cheetah.
A cheetah.
Oh, cat. Nope. Maybe. The fish on? I just feel heavy. What is going on? These fish are tangling me up, man. Grief. Good gravy. Hey. Something happened. Something happened.
I need to change the vantage point on the phone because they can't see you.
I'll move it around. So one of these things like way out front. Maybe we need to move over to another spot.
Maybe.
Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Telling you they can't see you. All they see is me reading my book.
Alright. Well, they probably would prefer that.
No. Nerve.
All they hear is that damn pump going bad.
I would get up and turn it off, but my foot's asleep,
Alright.
and I'll probably fall.
got smoked.
Ooh, the sun is hot.
That is probably going into all kind of trees. TR said he got to the bait shop where we came from, and he one throw, he's ready to go. All right, let's see. Matter of time.
Ooh, we need to swing west a little bit. Do not ask me to get up. I will fall.
Trust me, when you jump up on a leg that is asleep to go catch a fishing pole, you will fall down quickly.
I'm not planning on doing it.
As long as you fall down in the boat, it's okay, but I had fallen out of the boat. That ain't nothing. Just don't
So
do it
have
when
I,
it's
and
cold.
I didn't get back in. You'd have
Well,
dragged me to
you
the...
got out voluntarily.
Well, yeah. But I did not get back in voluntarily.
You very
I
much
I
wanted to
very
be back
much
in the
wanted
boat.
to get back in the boat, but I couldn't. So, if you ever decide to go tubing in a catfish boat, make sure you have a ladder because Mama ain't getting up over the side.
Well, she wouldn't climb up on the motor,
Nope, I wouldn't do it.
and
So they had to drag in the rain back to the...
and then it started raining like cats and dogs.
I have never seen Caroline read it.
No fun.
Not ready. Not ready.
Man. It's crazy how they just turned off though, man. We were catching fish.
It's because you went Facebook Live.
Well, we were still catching fish.
Eh,
YouTube,
what are you doing? What?
Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We're on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
It's a whole different platform.
I know that. You know that sun is hot.
Man. Yeah, we definitely got to get some
You can turn that phone back around.
fish in the boat. How's the battery on this guy doing? I probably need to charge it too. Oh yeah, it's about to die. I guarantee if this goes off, we will catch a big fish. If it goes dead, rather. All right. That's just the way that goes whenever you lose battery. That's when cool things happen. Oh, cat, there we go.
Where?
Right here. There we go. There we go.
Oh. Hey, y'all.
Turn that phone, will you?
I told you.
You gotta move the whole, yeah. I was gonna plug that in because it's about to die. Woohoo!
Is that TR?
It gotta be.
Sounds like Tarzan.
Oh,
Oh no!
I told you.
We done.
That was dead. Well, the plug's right there
Where?
in your hand.
This?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, this fish has been caught a bunch. Easy, big fella. Look at him. His mouth is like jacked up. He's been caught so many times. Missing half of his lip.
I don't know where to plug this in.
Look at it.
Oof. His Botox went bad.
Yeah. He's got a lot of lip and then whoop, no lip. But he still got his whisker.
That's what he says about me. I give him a lot of lip.
She definitely gives me a lot of lip. But that's what we're catching, folks. This is Dink City, but man, his tail's messed
I
up.
swear. They all got messed up eyeballs too.
These fish over here have been.
I can't get this undone. How do you do it? Right here?
I'm gonna replace. Well, yeah. Let me replace the battery in it. The whole thing just shouldn't have died. You can put that down in your hand. Don't need it. Oh man. This much. The dang battery on a GoPro ain't much to talk about.
Oh, he was a stinky one.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Are we pulling tight over there? What's going on? Something's going on over there. If you heard me hollering, that was not my mating call. I got a friend of mine that fishing with TR, y'all. That dude, love him to death, but he gets out on this water and he's got these calls. I don't know, but we were in a tournament. Did I tell you about this?
Is it?
Huh? No, you got to turn that on.
Yes.
So we were in a
like,
tournament.
Oh, or whatever.
He was. There was a couple of boats stacked up, and I mean, it was right getting dark. Wind had died down. Water was calm, and TR just, I mean, loud. A couple of other boats, you can hear the guys on the boats. They started laughing, and then he did it again. I mean, it was loud, and he's got a booming voice. Well, 10 minutes later, here comes this dude. We didn't see him, and he was up in a tree, and I'm sure that man is deer hunting up in this tree, and he don't see us out there on the water, and he hears TR. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what that man was thinking, but this rod definitely ain't gonna catch no fish with it being right here, is it? I need to rebait and redeploy. Yes, sir. Everybody doing good. What's up, you two guys? All right. Let's see how this works out. I don't know how many fish we have caught since we've been here, but it has been a pile of them, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm very surprised those orange ones quit getting hit. I got fresh bait on them. Did you turn the hindsight on? You actually have to turn it on. So you press that.
I did.
All right.
That was on Bodo.
Oh.
How big
So,
is it?
see on the back right here?
God.
Look right here. You press button, and now hindsight's on.
Volume's cutting it. Oil up. Double up. Nice. Hey, Uncle fishes with you. Hey, my uncle fishes with you.
Who that?
The Halls.
The Halls? Halls?
Mm-hmm.
I know Tim Hall.
Somebody said, how big is it usually?
I would say my average fish is normal. I catch them around 10 to 12, up to 40. I average pretty dang close to 15 to 20, I guess.
What's your average today?
Oh, good grief! Average today, 2 pounds, maybe. Yeah, this today is killing the averages.
What do you think's going on?
Well, I've never fished here before, ever. I have been here because I saw tracks on my graph whenever we pulled up, But I don't know. This is new water to me. It's deep water. West Point normally has a thermocline, and that thermocline keeps me from coming down here. I go where the water's a little bit more. There's more current, much shallower, less thermocline. So, but there's no thermocline today. We need some rain. If we had some rain, it'd really wash it on out. But as soon as we pulled up and got baits down, man, we started catching fish.
What is thermocline?
Thermocline is when there's no oxygen in the water and the water is really warm. Oh man, that eagle's coming back this way. Looks like I thought he was about to get it. Look right there behind you, straight behind. Other way. See him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he just lit in the trees, man. It was cool.
Mm.
Thermocline is, there's very little oxygen in the water, and you can see it on your graph. It looks like trash or something. So you can see the bottom of the lake on your graph, and then you can see this just haze, and then above it is clear, and in that haze is the thermocline, and there's just very little oxygen. Catfish will get down there in it and hang out for a little while, but most fish won't stay in it at all because they can't breathe. They need oxygen in the water. You know I'm a data nerd. Now you got my brain like strolling. There's another eagle. You got my brain wanting to keep a chart on fish and now averages. I may do that starting January the 1st and have an average each year.
Well,
I mean, like, it's stupid.
it would be interesting to see.
I find that kind of stuff interesting. But I also am the nerd that keeps data on my truck for how many miles per gallon I get on a tank of gas, pulling a trailer, driving the interstate. If I start getting worse gas mileage, something's wrong. Like, I'm just something weird like that.
Well, I think you've given that gift to your son. Because
I don't know if he keeps the charts. I told him about that app called Fuely.
I think he does use that.
Yeah. Well, I use that really now more than anything.
Well, I mean,
because
scientists keep data for a reason. Like, you can
I ain't
track.
a scientist, though.
You can no, but you like numbers, and you can
I do
track
like numbers.
what kind of fish, what size, and when. It might be helpful.
It would be a very easy spreadsheet just to put. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, y'all's wheels are turning.
Oh, darn! I pulled
Ooh,
it right out of his
I
mouth.
felt that.
Did you?
Yes, he said. Boom.
Well, I had it, but that must have been a itty bitty one. Itty bitty. Got my darn bait too. Oh, man, look at the bait. Goodness gracious.
So, what's your favorite bait?
My favorite bait is, overall, my favorite bait is skipjack. There is no skipjack in West Point. It comes up from, I get it from Columbus because it swims up the Chattahoochee. I guess from Eufaula, but it's a prominent fish like the Tennessee River and a lot of other bigger rivers. But skipjack is, the reason I say it's my favorite bait is because it is some more kind of fun to catch. TR and I went to Tennessee and we were on Fort Loudon Lake, and they bust kind of like hybrid do around here. They just are feeding on smaller minnows and stuff. And they, when you catch those things, they call it a freshwater tarpon. They pull like crazy, but I mean, they don't get 5 or 6 pounds at the biggest, I would imagine. I don't know. They might get
So
bigger
you
than
use
that.
them for like cut bait.
You cut them up. Now, there's a guy up in Tennessee that runs them live, but they do not stay alive long. They are very, very fragile fish. If you can keep a skipjack alive, you've got to have a big, big tank, a lot of moving water, and even then, they just are going to die. But they're real oily. They're real, they bleed a ton. They got a lot of blood in them. They're not good to eat. Like, they're good for fishing. And it's a type of a herring. Herring. We've got a couple of blueback herring on West Point, but most of what we have out here is threadfin. There's just billions of threadfin and a bunch of gizzard shad. That's the prominent bait. Another fish that I like to use for bait, particularly this time of the year, is crappie. Crappie's a good bait. And you can't use crappie in all bodies of water, but legally. you have to catch it legally on rod and reel. You can't catch them in a cast net, and there's a lot of places that you can't use them for bait. But if you catch them legally, you can use any game fish at all that's legal on West Point. I guess in Georgia. I don't know if it's any other place, but
What's your favorite cast net fish here? Bait.
shad, 100%. Once in a while you'll get a carp. That's a good bait. They're real bloody and oily.
Is oily like another word for stinky?
I guess so, yeah. Those, fish oil, right? Fish oil is good for you. It's omega-3 or whatever. But it definitely has a scent to it. If you get it in the grocery store in pill form, you open up that bottle and you can smell it. It doesn't smell great.
Yeah.
But apparently it's really good for your blood. So is fishing. Fishing is good for your soul.
Hey, it's just all around healthy.
Right? Keep you active. But it's terrible for stress. My goodness, these things drive you nuts sometimes.
It can be bad for your marriage if you're doing more
It can
fishing
be.
than dating.
Well, when your wife gets good mad at you and she's like, I wish you'd just go fishing. That's when you're like, I won one. You may come
Hey,
home.
that's my favorite saying.
Yeah.
When are you going fishing?
Everybody asks me why I get to go fishing so much. I say, because my wife kicks me out of the house.
Yeah, I'm starting to kind of pick up on. Oh, well, no, just bouncing.
Orange?
Yeah, just bouncing. I'm
We
picking up on your shenanigans.
I'm not gonna sit here when it starts getting dark though. For real, we're gonna. Oh, I hear one. Golly. Oh man, you weren't looking. I heard that thing. Did you hear it?
What?
That
I
yellow-
heard something.
Yellow one just was going crazy.
Oh, I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
What is the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Man,
Do
you're
you-
just asking me all my favorite questions.
Do you even know?
Oh yeah,
Do you have that data?
I
written?
do. I do actually. So
Oh, you got a spreadsheet?
no, it's a notes, Apple Note. So the biggest catfish and biggest fish that I have ever caught, ever.
Green.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Who's a dink on green?
Okay. So the 4 years ago, it was actually in October. I was with my dad, and we had just started catfishing. I went with TR. TR kind of showed me the ropes on what he does to catch these big old fish. And I got hooked, man. We caught that night. We caught 4 or 5 fish. A couple of flatheads, a couple of blues. But my dad and I went out, and it was dark, and I didn't have these catfish rods. I had old bass, Shimano Calcutta bait caster on some braided line that was probably 20 pounds at best. I don't even know what kind of hooks we had, but it was on a weed caught, and I dropped that thing down into about a 40-foot hole. I know exactly where it is at to this day. And we're getting ready to go. It was dark, picking up rods, and this rod just buries over. I mean, it went straight down, and I fought this fish up and down for probably 15 or 20 minutes. And when it came up, finally, we had a phone wire to that day. The flathead record in West Point had just been set at 47 pounds.
Mm.
Prior to that, it was like in the 30s. But this was a 45.5 pound flathead, biggest fish I've ever caught to date. That was 4 years ago, almost to the day. I don't know exactly what date it was in October, but it was then.
Is that still the record?
47 pounds is still the flathead record. Blue record TR caught on his kayak a couple of years back. It was a 54 pound blue. And then last year, I think a man caught a 67, 63 pound blue cat. But I caught TR actually caught a 42 pound blue last night, earlier in the late summer. Or was it earlier in the summer? I don't know. Recently, I caught a 41 pound blue, and that's my biggest blue. And then last year I caught that 37-pound striper. So lake rec 36, it actually got broke. I think it's 40 now, but at the time, it would have been a lake record. But the fella that I knew had the certified scale, he wasn't. He's like, man, I'll meet you tomorrow. Here we go. Get it, get it, get it. He wanted to meet me the next day to get the fish certified and weighed, and I didn't want to kill it. So I weighed it, took pictures, took measurements, the whole 9 yards, and let it swim. But that 37-pound striper is right up there with that 45.5-pound flathead.
I'm about to say, I bet it was funner to catch.
Those are my two favorite catches. The reason that the flathead was the most fun was, number one, it was with my dad. Number two was it was just the first big fish I'd ever seen, ever. I mean, it was, when it came up, I thought it was a world record. I'd never seen it. I'd never seen him. When you see these fish in person, it's different. When you see them on film, when you see them on pictures, I mean, you can long arm fish, right? You cannot long arm fish that are 40+ pounds. You just can't do it because you can't hold your arms out like that. But that flathead, when it came up, it was huge, huge. So, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's in your notes.
I can tell you. It's a 38-pound blue cat.
A 38-pound blue cat.
Caught on a pontoon boat.
But my favorite fish to catch?
I know.
Striper.
Mm-hmm.
They are fun. And they don't have to be big to be fun.
No, they double digits.
They're just wily.
They are angry.
They want to put up a fight.
Yep.
I like that part of the fishing.
That green line just went slack as it possibly could be. Buddy, they've turned off. They're still here. I'm looking at them on the graph, but they quit biting. I bet if I were to rebait all the way around, we'd get fish. You want to do that?
Let's go.
All right. Well, as I say that, I'm gonna rebait these that are ones that are up and down. Turn the pumps back on. These guys are dying, man.
So how's catfish fishing?
Hard to catch them on a bare hook. Now, one of the coolest things, I caught a spotted bass on a bare hook with Oliver and his buddies. Getting ready to bait everything up. Come sit back here with me. They go down and up. All those bait that I keep seeing and coming through, they're kind of schooling underneath. Can I shut this bim top?
Yep.
Now do that. All right, here it comes. that's good. Leave it alone. We might have to put it back up there in a second. And I got some. Normally, as it gets later in the day, the fish activity gets better, but buddy, we hit it right here in the middle of the day, and they were tearing it up.
You want me to sit back there?
I wanted to sit with him.
I'm sitting right here facing you. You'll be able to see the rods.
Things every now and again mess up, get too close.
I like it smells.
Yeah, it does. You got to watch the rod. Be right back.
It's very dangerous for him to leave me watching the rods.
Oh, that's right.
The last time he asked me to do this, I was reading a book and I looked up and that rod was gone. Pulled into the ocean. No telling how big that fish was. I'm surprised you even asked me to watch them.
Well, these can't be
These can't be pulled in.
arbitrarily moved. That feels better. Man, this is crazy that we went from like this.
I know, I think we need a new spot.
I think we may. I mean, there's still tons of fish down there, but they darn sure quit biting.
You like these things.
Well, there's something. I'll be honest with you, I would prefer that tuna you made yesterday. I don't know how many fish we caught right here, but it was a pile. Pile of them.
Looks like it's gonna be a pretty sunset.
Mm-hmm. Got a spot. My gum's right behind my tooth. Like sore.
Hmm.
There's fish everywhere down there. I have no idea. If that still works. Caught one fish on a rod that was not down deep. Man, it's a bait. On a bait again. Ton of bait.
You need to move down on your side.
Here we go. We may be back here in a little while, but right now, fish have cut off. So we're going to move into another section and see if we can find them again. Peace.